makes it a 5-point lead. 0 for 3 when he came off the bench to start the game. Now 6 out of 7 from the field since, and he's been dishing the ball. One out of 2, and Shaw the rebound.
Now, what a tough performance so far by Utah. To come into this building on senior day.
There goes Wink Adams, and he'll go to the line, and that's apparently the only way Wink Adams is going to get a chance to score here today. Luke Neville commits his 3rd personal foul. So they're taking it at the big fella, trying to force just what we saw there.
Yeah, there's a principle of verticality for big men. They're allowed to occupy the space straight up and down, and on that drive, Wink Adams was able to use his left shoulder to change directions, draw contact, and that's why he's at the line.
All 4 of Adams' points have come from the line. Wink Adams has 26 double-figure scoring games this year, but he's got a way to go if he's going to get there today. With a career-high 33 points against Wyoming this year. 3 points, that's the difference right now. As the Utes from Salt Lake City have the lead, and Bryant for 3. Long rebound to Adams. Adams going to the basket again, and he's going to go to the line again. Or really, was it on the floor? They call that before the shot?
Yeah, he off the dribble prior to him starting his shot. And believe me, it's a bad idea to let Wink Adams get going. He has that takeover ability, and Luke Neville is going to sit down. You don't want him to get his 4th because that's a problem down the stretch.
Bora commits the foul. And Adams, although he's standing at the free throw line, will not be shooting. Neville has a seat trying to preserve those fouls. Koepke collides with Adams. And here come the Utes. Johnny Bryant with the save.
Their offense immediately becomes perimeter oriented. They have a whole set of offense that they run when Neville is on the bench.
Tyler Koepke from British Columbia, guarded heavily by Adams, and Johnny Bryant kicks it out of bounds, turning it back over to UNLV. Timeout on the floor. 11:45 left of the game. It's a 3-point lead for the Utes from Utah. And there's their 6th man, Johnny Bryant, 46% from outside. He's had some big ones from the outside and also on the run. 44-41, Utah leading the Runnin' Rebels of UNLV. The NHL on Versus Monday. Another Eastern Conference clash with major playoff implications. The Sabres and the Rangers are fighting for one of the last spots in the postseason. It's sure to be a bitter battle in Buffalo. Rangers, Sabres, Monday night.
I can promise you that Utah's players have never worked this hard in their life. They look tired to me. They look worn out because Jim Boylan has come in here to change the landscape of the youth program. They have not taken hardly any days off. Their practices are long and difficult because last year they left some pretty good players. Coach Jack Leddy did some positive things, but this team is working a lot harder than they did in the past.
Lawrence Bora commits the foul. He got the elbow a little bit too aggressively on the back of Rene Rougeau. And that'll be the 5th team foul on Utah. Substitutions for Jim Boylan. As Koepke and Bora will go out. Carlin Brown checks back in along with Luka Durcha.
These are a couple of high IQ programs, very advanced systems. You've got to play the game, but you've got to think the game too.
Kim Tilley on the steal.
Notice the difference with Neville off the court offensively.
That's over and back as Durcha stepped on the half-court strike, got his heel on it. Randy McCall, the official, right on that. And the ball turned back over to UNLV. That's what that perimeter pressure defense can do. They tried to push Utah back and out.
Now, it's junkyard dog pressure defense. I think you have to admit it's the best in this conference.
Adams for three. That's his first field goal of the game. And Adams with 8 points, and it's tied at 44. Durcha throws it out of bounds, and it hit a rebel on the way by, so Utah will inbound with 19 seconds on the shot clock.
You can see how hungry UNLV is. Remember, they are on the NCAA bubble right now, and they cannot afford a home loss to an opponent that is not viewed as an NCAA caliber team.
Johnny Bryant on the inbound, guarded by Mo Rutledge. Bryant behind the back dribble and bang! Wow, what a play by Johnny Bryant, and the Utes back in front by 2.
Microwave. Look at the defense on Adams. It's just phenomenal. The ball pressure defensively. First, Carlin Brown's got him now. Bora had him earlier.
Under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Terry getting around Neville. Bounce pass back to Rutledge. Terry lights it up, and he hits! And UNLV back in front. Curtis Terry with 14 points. Here's Bryant trying to answer. Rutledge the rebound, and UNLV trying to get down the court. Link Adams with a basketball.
If he makes that shot, you might as well just blow the roof off this place.
Fun place to see a game. Neville, pass out to Brown. And a foul is going to be called in the lane. Foul's going to be on Curtis Terry. Well, they were trading some threes, at least the attempts anyway, but the shot clock was winding down. Rutledge didn't know how much time was left when he gave the ball to Terry.
Yeah, one of the hidden keys in Curtis Terry's game is big shot ability. We've seen him. It doesn't matter. I think that he shoots better with 1 second on the shot clock than he does much earlier. He will leave as the all-time leader in games played in this conference. Remember, he was a walk-on.
Rene Rougeau commits the personal foul. Each team with 5 team fouls. Well, Curtis Terry hit a big shot as the clock was winding down against San Diego State in the game we showed you here on Versus. Came back in that game and won on the road. Marlon Brown, he hits. He tried to draw the contact from Terry initially and had the presence of mind to settle down and shoot it.
Wasn't that the exact same shot that Curtis Terry hit from the same spot to end the first half?
It was. Here's Terry again, cut off by Neville. We'll just throw it up there. And it goes in. 16 points for Curtis Terry. He's now the leading scorer in the game as the lead seesaws back and forth. It's 49-48.
Remember, I said that Utah is a very tired team. It's been a long season. Let's see if they have finishing ability.
Durcha using the glass. Luka Durcha. He's a 6'5" sophomore from Belgrade, Serbia. Trying to guard Curtis Terry now as Rougeau hopes to set that screen. You see Terry working his way toward Neville almost every time down the floor. Here's Rougeau. Can't get that one to go. Bryant has it picked off by Terry. They've got Neville behind the play now. And with Bailey waiting, Neville's able to catch up.
Now, why would you give the ball or attempt to give the ball to Neville in transition? I can almost assure you that he has never been in that position before.